Yeah, so if you have some complicated application in one function in the controller, you may be calling a bunch of different models and doing things. So let me just show you some examples. So here in the depth, I have a few different applications that we're building using CodingWriter. So one is an employee point system, and this is where I'll just show you really quick, epsvillage88.com. Showing at village88.com. And list all the different employees, gives reports and other things. So this was built using CodeIgniter, and let's look at some of the structure. So we have the same structure. Notice how we have different controllers to access to do different things. So the one that I showed you is the admin controller. So let's open the admin controller, and we actually created another class, and later you'll probably have to do the same, but don't worry about that for now. And we have a constructor that loads the model that it needs, loads the helpers, sees if the user is logged in. If the user is an admin, then it does some other business logics. But let's look at some other things. Okay, so the logs, it calls the action log model and then performs that function within the action log model and then passes that to the view. So that's the admin controller. We can look at the user controller. So this one is a little bit more complicated. It calls multiple models: user model, clock records model, points model, and gets different information, passes that to a variable called view data that we created, and then same thing. So this one also calls bunch of models, does some business logics, and then passes the information to the view. And notice how this one, it's just same thing. There are different functions within the controller. It does different business logics, calls whatever models that it needs to, get the information, does some rearranging, does some more business logic, and then at the end it just passes that to the view file. And you will see some exceptions, but those are for Ajax that you will later learn. So play around with this, and also CodeIgniter has a good tutorial over here on this section, Introduction Static Pages, new section. So you can go through this, and it may show you some different ways of using controller models and views. And then after you're done with this on Confluence, so we may throw in some other videos to show you how to build some more things, but then there are assignments. So there is a basic, intermediate, and then the advanced one. So your task is to use CodeIgniter and to build these simple applications. And you will have to utilize what you have just learned, and you'll probably have to study how session library works. But good luck. Okay, bye-bye.